fans this week. It's the Seahawks and the Niners.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them. The season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A good start. One play, 10 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they interplay here 24th in the league against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Jake Moody now for the point after.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Sanders throwing to start the drive.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. In motion left, White. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Off play action. Sanders. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head.
Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive, and that is incomplete.
Kenneth Walker, his target, out of the backfield.
And that'll bring up second down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
White in motion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Sanders. That's complete right around the 8.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Sanders. He completes it right side to White. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
2nd and 9 now. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
In motion goes the tight end. These two teams all tied after 1.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. From the 43, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action.
Now Sanders operating from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's White. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Back to throw. Sanders.
This is the tight end Fant. He's got room to roam.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
White will go in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
A 21-yard
Myers' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Back to throw now on first down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down in the yard.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Niners have regained the lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 14-10.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Sanders now off the play fake.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. That's complete to White.
And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
2nd down and inches. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Escaping the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Connects with Kittle underneath. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
It's caught at the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's Sanders. Off play action. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal.
He hit his first, this one from 38. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they'll square off with the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Washington Commanders. And one final game to highlight is the Sunday night extravaganza. And they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll make a break for it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here's Garendo on first down.
Oh, nice move. Shoves him aside. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up. So hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
He'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk.
28 yards.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here.
You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about deep.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Straight ahead, Walker. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run again with Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This 2nd and 4. In motion right is White. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it right side to White. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 9 now. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. White in motion. Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Miles Boykin. 73 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call the